Hey guys, I'm back and we are playing the finals. Trying something a little different with the finals today, mainly because don't really have anything to do. And I was like, you know what, let's give this a go. I used to do this a bunch in Call of Duty where I'd showcase rewards that you can earn for free, but you need to put in a little time and effort by completing challenges. This one is Season Six's contracts for the Engimo sponsored contracts. So it's the second set of sponsored contracts. Again, the sponsors are the fictitious sponsors for the game. They're not real like sponsors or anything like that. But provided you play the game, there are various contracts that you can complete, and by completing them, there are rewards to be earned. And yeah, just a little time and effort, like I said, and you can earn some freebie stuff. So for this stream, we're going to be checking out the Engimo Open sponsored contracts. Like I said, fictitious sponsor for Season 6. There are 3 stages with various challenges. Now, the stages open up on a weekly basis. So every week, once the Engimo contracts became available, stage 1 became available. Then the following week, stage 2. And then the following week after stage 2, stage 3 became available. Now that all 3 stages are unlocked, you can complete all of the challenges and they all track simultaneously. So you don't need to complete stage 1 first and then stage 2 or anything like that. Everything becomes available to you once the weekly lock on the various stages are completed or whatever, or become active. And yeah, right now all 3 stages are active. And for the final reward, the circuit reward, which is what we're checking out, there is a skin for the model 1887. Right now, I think there's a placeholder name for it. I'm sure the name will change. I will update the stream's title once they change or put the official name of the skin. But right now it's kind of placeholdered under sponsor Engimo _01 or something like that. That's the name of the skin. But yeah, it's for the model 1887. Now, the circuit reward is the final reward, and you do need to have all 3 stages available to you. And you need to complete all 7 challenges in each stage to unlock the circuit reward. So every challenge that is there, you do need to complete them. And yeah, that is the goal for the circuit reward. Now, again, this is tied to Season 6. So if you're watching this in a future season, and even if there is Engimo Open contracts available to you, this particular reward and set of challenges are very specific to the Season 6 Engimo Open sponsored contracts. Now, I'm not going to go through all the challenges individually, but most of them revolve around destroying the gadgets, playing with a certain class. This one particular being the light class, headshots. Now, just heads up for the headshot challenge, you don't need to actually eliminate the enemy with a headshot. What it's asking you to do is just hit a headshot with even a single bullet, get a headshot hit marker. So even if you get multiple headshot hit markers on the same opponent, that does track towards this challenge. So it says 50 headshots. Don't worry, it's not 50 headshot eliminations. It's just 50 headshot hit markers during the grind. Win matches, open cash box as a team. So this particular challenge, even if your teammates open the cash box, that does count towards this particular challenge. Now, some of these challenges are individual challenges where you have to complete them yourself, while maybe these win matches and the cash box one, those are team challenges. So your teammates can contribute towards the challenge. Deal damage with specific, things like the gas, fire, or explosive canisters. And then hit opponents 5 times with Arena Caragul's cash box or decryption key. Now, I'll get back to this, but these are the stage 1 ones. Then stage 2 is similar. And like I said, now that all 3 stages are opened up, these do track simultaneously. So don't worry about completing stage 1 first and all. You can work on these simultaneously. And these challenges will be available to you throughout the whole season of Season 6. So these shouldn't go away or lock up. You have the remaining season of time or remaining time in the season to complete all these challenges. So no need to rush or anything like that. But yeah, do want to complete it before the season's end. Get 10 eliminations in a single match 3 times. Obviously, the last challenges are a little bit more intensive, while some of the earlier challenges might be a little bit less. So don't expect to complete everything in one shot. But, you know, depending on your skill level, you will progress through it faster or slower. Again, the time constraint is the entire season, so don't worry about it. Once these stages become available to you, they're available to you for the whole season. Block damage, headshots at a certain distance. This one was a new one. This is a new challenge that they added. It wasn't there in previous seasons. Earn 45,000 cash in a single match 3 times in World Tour or ranked. So yeah, I did have to jump into World Tour and hope teammates were competent. And 45,000 cash, if you've got a good team, it's not too bad. In fact, I believe if you win the World Tour match, the very last round requires you to get, I think, 50,000 cash total. So at least if you're winning World Tour matches, the very last round will definitely be enough. But yeah, you know, if you like play the first and second rounds strong, also you have a way to complete them. So it's not a requirement to win the tournament, but you do need to get at least that much in a round. And it does require like a little effort, especially when you have randoms, you know, with varying skill difficulties. You know, it can cause issues if you're, but you know, it happened. It took some time. I got it done. Now, for me, this hit opponents 5 times with the arena carryables cash box. For some reason, this wasn't tracking for a while. Yesterday, when I jumped on, it tracked perfectly. Now, I'm not 100% certain whether I was doing it wrong in the previous games, or possibly it was not counting because of the mode I was playing. Yesterday, when I did this, I did it in quick cash. I tried the carryables, like the explosive, the smoke carryables. I did like the pots, and I even did the cash box. So I tested out all those things, and everything tracked perfectly for this challenge. So there was no issue with this challenge when I was doing it in quick cash, the quick play, quick cash mode. So I didn't do this. I thought I had hit someone in World Tour, and I thought I had done this in Bunny Bash also, but like none of that was tracking. And again, I don't know if I did it wrong or something. I don't know. But when I went into quick cash, I just sort of like made a goal to grab some carryable and throw it at the enemy whenever I saw them. And like I said, I tried all of the stuff, like a smoke canister, the explosive canister, a potted plant, and also the cash box. And I think I also did one with the flame canister, the carryable, the flame carryable canister thing. So all of that stuff did count towards the challenge, but I was in specifically the quick cash mode. So again, I don't know if they fixed the challenge and it's now tracking on all the modes, or maybe if it's not tracking for you, maybe try going into quick cash and seeing if that worked out. So yeah, that was the only challenge that was kind of pending for me. And then I sort of, like I said, I did it in quick cash and had no issues. Again, this one was a little bit painful because I usually don't play World Tour, but it was fun, and you know, it's fine. It happens. You have to do a little bit something. You do need to put a little effort sometimes for these challenges. Most of these challenges actually happen if you're using the weapons and using the stuff. They happen pretty quickly. Like the shield one, like if you throw like the canisters with the goo stuff, the goo canisters onto the platform, people tend to burn that really fast. So even this 10,000 one, it goes by really fast if you're doing something like that, right? But yeah, usually like to complete the stages, you do want to like mix it up a little bit, and then you'll have no issues completing most of everything, whether it be game mode or class or something like that. You mix that stuff up and you'll complete it. So the reward for the reward for completing the Engimo circuit in Season 6 is this model 1887 skin. Now, again, right now, I think there's just a placeholder for the name, so I'm not sure what the final name will be for this skin. But, yeah, this is what it looks like. Very nice skin. I don't use the model 1887, so I don't know how good I'll be with this weapon. But it's a very nice, clean skin. It looks similar to the light MP5 skin that I think we might have earned from a previous season. Now, again, I usually don't do these kind of streams showcasing these things, so apologies if I play poorly. I'm just bored and I wanted to play the game honestly today. But yeah, this is what it looks like. It's similar to this one that I've been using for the XP54. Maybe it's got the same name once they change it. Similar, but not the same. Engimo Signal Flux. Maybe that'll be the name. I don't know. Like I said, right now the name is sort of like placeholder. But no issues. I'm sure they'll fix that and change it. See, right now it's sponsor Engimo _01. It's fine, whatever. So again, I don't know. I don't use this weapon, so I'll do my best. We'll play a game of TDM, play a couple of games of Quick Cash, and a couple of games of Power Shift, and then call it. Give me a second, let me just check audio. Good. Again, I used to not like doing these streams, so I stopped doing them in Call of Duty. Mainly because in COD, like, the blueprints that you'd earn from, like, the challenges and all, they'd come with attachments that usually made the weapon pretty bad. And in this game, I don't do them because I'm not, like, familiar with a lot of these guns. So apologies if the gameplay is nothing special or bad. I'll do my best. And if it's bad, maybe I'll just unlist the stream.
Versus the Retros.
But,
the doors have opened. Let's
like I said, today I was just bored, didn't have much to do. I actually just earned this yesterday. I was playing
CNS just hit us with a nostalgia bomb, people.
to complete the challenges and
with the firepower
did it
these
off
teams are
stream.
packing, it's going to be an explosive showdown.
Deploying turret. Turret cover active. Tossing some fire. Frag grenade sent. Moving. Enemy spotted. Watch out.
Weird, why would you? got lucky with that one. Why did you revive him?
A solid performance, but their opponents won't back down.
The Retros took control last round. One more and they'll secure the match.
Deploying turret. Gun active.
win in this team deathmatch, proving that old school tactics still rule. Now, the powerhouses, the live wires, and finally, the Vogues. The stakes are higher than ever. Let's go. Welcome to Quick Cash. Our contestants will need to gather the cash faster than the rest. If they hit the goal first, they can bask in glory.
That's right, Scotty. This is going to be a nail-biter.
The Vogues are trying to leave their mark. They're unlocking Vault 1.
That's our first elimination. Our contestants clearly leading today, Scotty.
It's sink or swim time.
You're right. Who will rise to the occasion?
hard, man,
The
to
Vogues are
use,
back in
like,
vogue.
in,
Team respawn.
especially if teammates are not
This
helping.
could be bad news for the live wires.
Like, if I'm like individually trying to like fight them, it's too slow.
First cash out started by the live wires.
Enemy spotted down there. Stun grenade out.
Quick reflexes after that attempted cash out heist. Nice interception.
Hold on. You're back in no time.
Impressive steal by the powerhouses.
Back in action. Pop grenade out.
Impressive steal by the Vogues. A heist halted. That's how you protect your earnings, folks. Well played.
This motherfucker.
A setback for the powerhouses. They're down again. One away to the match. The Vogues land the first cash out.
Very impressive. They turned a steal into a cash out.
The live wires are re-entering the arena.
Converge on Vault 2. Fire! Take cover!
This'll burn.
Vault 2 is being uncorked by the powerhouses.
Target Vault 2.
Relocating.
The live wires scooped up the cash.
That first one hit marker but didn't do any damage.
Guardian turret active.
Cash out launched by the live wires. Watch closely. This'll burn. A bad break again for the powerhouses. They'll want to recharge.
Go in for a steal on C, now!
The powerhouses are re-engaging.
They look enthusiastic. The Vogues will want to stay clear of them or be ready to face the payback.
Dude.
Passion fades, folks. The Vogues will have to regroup again from a team wipe.
Good pause for 2.
The first half set the stage. Now let's see the second unfold.
You can feel the momentum shifting with every play, Scotty.
The Vogues are opening vault 3.
Placing a turret.
Got a contestant.
Go after cash box 3.
The Vogues swooped up a cash box.
Advance on cash out D.
Moving, follow me.
I've got a cash box.
We've got the live wires returning to the
Sprint
arena.
to cash out D.
I'm going down there. Enemy over there.
Gotta reload.
Reload and bomb out.
Powerhouse has swooped up a cash box.
Disappear.
Another shocking wipe out for the live wires.
They sure got zapped.
The Powerhouses are initiating a cash out.
Let's see how our contestants adapt
might
to the
burn.
sun being a threat now.
I'm reloading.
Watch that gun. Scanning for
With our Meteor Showers event still active, our contestants are coping with the universe, throwing them a fiery curveball or 12.
getting you back up.
Back in action.
Hold on to your respawn
Reload.
credits.
I'm gonna use that midline. Go for a steal on D. Oh, my stuff is slipped out.
Live wires just can't keep the current flowing. One more team wipe. The live wires have respawned. Let's see how they bounce back. The Vogues proved runway ready by beating the competition in this match. On behalf of all of us here at the finals, thanks for watching.
This gun's got crazy aim assist. Like crazy. But I mean, it helps because it's a tough gun to use.
the live wires, the ultra rares, and finally, the boundless. They fought hard to get here. Now it gets real. Prepare for a whirlwind cash dash in quick cash. The team that secures a big enough stash first will triumph.
Right on the money, Scotty. Speed is key.
The boundless breakthrough, opening vault 1.
Deploying turret.
There's no turning back now. Our first elimination has kicked the match into high gear.
Well, I saw that one coming, June. You know, the trained eye of a former contestant and all that.
You never miss a beat, Scotty. It's why you're the expert. We've got our first team wipe. Things are heating up.
The ultra rare swooped up a cash box. A cash box has a new owner, folks. It's with the live wires now. The boundless got hold of a cash box.
Here's a shortcut. Using a pyro blade. Cash out B. Let's move.
The live wires got the cash box.
Materialize. I'll fall back in queue. This might burn.
Players will have to polish their strategy from the sidelines. Team wipe.
They might be rare, but they're not
for
in
cash
mint
out A,
condition
now.
anymore.
The ultra rares are re-engaging.
Opportunity for retaliation, I say. Will it be backlash for the boundless?
First cash out underway. Impressive steal by the live wires.
These gas grenades just kill teammates more than it fucking kills enemies. It's the stupidest fucking... Put the gas thing on.
Pyro grenade out. Moving.
I think we're just playing a TDM here, dude.
The ultra rare burst into action, opening Vault 2.
Enemy spotted. Up there.
The midpoint is set. The stakes are climbing higher.
Throwing fire.
Couldn't be higher.
Fuck, man.
Pop on up. Back in action. Tossing some fire.
The ultra rare set things in motion.
I put my turret there and the guy fucking closes the spawn thing, dude. Fucking crazy, dude. Keep the dematerializer open so like the fucking turret can do something.
They'll be coming for payback. The ultra rares better stay alert.
Job well done by the ultra rares.
Ultra rares rarely leave each
Access
other's sight.
vault 3.
Clever move.
A vault just spawned. Let's see who takes a crack at it first. Vault 3 is being opened, courtesy of the Boundless.
Deploying turret. Tossing some fire. Tossing the frag. Spotted an enemy.
The live wire starts a cash out.
That's my
They got me.
delivery.
One less to worry about.
The ultra rares find themselves calm in this round. Wiped again.
Well done. Wipe. Zip line up.
We've got the ultra rares returning to the arena.
Using pyro grenade.
Good nature.
Frag grenade set.
Time to gear up for a fancy counter. We didn't translate the rules into whatever language these folks speak, so expect some major infractions.
Reloading.
A sizzling victory for the ultra rares in that match. Well done. And with that, we'll see you next time at the finals. Boundless up against the Mighty. This is it. No second chances.
Hello!
You're tuning into the Championship, where the battle and victory lies in bringing it back to home base.
Contestants need to stay in control and keep moving in the right direction. The closer they get to home, the more cash they'll win.
That's our first elimination, and if this is any indication, we're in for an epic high-octane round. Crazy is good. Let's see how this unfolds.
Grenade out! Front left!
We've got motion. The Boundless are on the offensive.
I'm reloading.
That's a play for the
Together,
platform
stay
that
close.
paid off. The Boundless are making their run.
Going up there!
Stubbornly moving onto the platform.
Grenade out!
Motion. The Mighty are on the offensive.
Can you hit something, man? What is this guy?
This might burn.
And the Boundless take over the helm and start to advance to their base. Gaining ground, the Boundless are
This'll
setting the
burn.
pace.
Special delivery! Stay there! Gotta contest it!
Taking damage.
These teammates are so bad. And this guy can't snipe for shit.
And the Boundless are now the masters of the platform.
The first team wipe is in, and the arena is buzzing.
will play out.
I can feel the energy in the air, Scotty. This is going to
Throw
be
a pyro grenade!
unforgettable.
Frag grenade out!
The Boundless are taking control of the platform.
Guardian turret active!
And they're on back to their base. The mighty take control. The Boundless now command that platform.
Dude, this is barely doing any damage. There's something going on. Like, I'm not doing enough damage, like, when I'm hitting
And
people.
advancing.
And I'm getting insta-melted, dude. There's desync going on in this game. There's a lot of desync going on.
Throwing sonar grenade.
Look at that move. The Boundless are now steering the platform home.
Pyro grenade!
And the mighty take over the helm and start to advance to their base.
Reviving here.
Second flag!
Back when I was on the front line, I learned that split-second decisions could change the game.
Let's go to the
What
flag!
we're seeing today.
Split-second decisions really are game changers. I love seeing that spark.
The Boundless are steering the ship. That platform is there.
Dude, I hit her when she was 1 health. I got a hit marker. I got the hit marker when she was 1 shot. And it didn't give me credit for it. Dude, stop sniping. You suck at it, dude. This guy's so shit, man. What is this called? This one's definitely decent. 100%. Dude, I fucking got the hit mark on her.
The Boundless have the platform locked down
Got nothing
safely.
for it.
They practically live there now.
An incredible match.
That was a
concludes
bad
with
game.
the Boundless as the
But there was
victor.
desync
And
going
with
on,
that,
I'm pretty
we'll see you
sure.
next time at the
I was getting insta-melted. It was ridiculous, dude. And I was fucking shooting people, getting hit markers, and not getting like any damage done. Multiple times. That one that was like one shot and I get like a hit mark and it does nothing. That was fucking ridiculous. But there's also others, man. I was shooting them and it wouldn't do any damage. I'd get a hit marker and it wouldn't, or it'd be just very minimal damage. Like, what the fuck's going on? This is much harder hitting a weapon than that. No, it's not searching. Christ, I was like, dude, what the fuck?
As we pass the halfway point of the match, you could cut the throat with a knife, or an assassin's dagger, or a cheese slicer.
This is intense.
And there it is. The tough shells grab control, pushing toward their base.
What is going on, man? Fuck. Even that one, I shot him like multiple times and it did no damage, dude. How is this fall off so bad, dude?
Push the platform past the halfway mark.
The ultra rares are now advancing forward with purpose.
Using flash grenade.
ultra rares have been in charge of the platform for quite some time. An uncommon feat indeed.
Dude, teammate, why didn't he push, man? The dude was one shot on the thing and he didn't push, man. Fucking Christ. We might play one more power shift, dude. This one was fucking endgame. Dude, unless we can push it back or something. What the fuck is wrong with that?
Enemy over there!
Honey, I'm home! APS defending! Going for that zip line! Enemy down there!
The tough shells are a formidable presence on that platform. Refusing to give in as they vie for control of the platform.
Only a minute left for our contestants to show the world what they're made of.
It's all about heart and determination.
We're in the final 30 seconds. It's all or nothing now.
Let's see who can rise to the occasion.
Going for revive!
10 seconds left.
Enemy over there!
It's a shit position to be in, dude.
The
But
Ultra
we
Rares
nearly
charted a
made a
course to the
comeback.
win this time on Power Shift. Thanks again to our sponsors and to our viewers at home.
Let's play one more power shift. Both those games are shit. Although, we sort of. We'll play one more. It's fine. This gun seems like it has no range, though. Like, every time, like, either that or it's like desync or something. Like, I've shot people, like, at, like, really long ranges and it, like, doesn't even do as much damage as a pistol. Like, multiple times. That's happened in the last two games. Last several games. But particularly the last two, I noticed it. No, actually, that happened in Quick Cache, too. Where I was shooting people, like, at ranges and it, like, didn't do any damage. Like, I was doing more damage with the pistol than this. Like, the light pistol, the 93R. Like, this has no chip damage, like, at ranges. Which is mental. But it's got a shitload of aim assist. A shitload of aim assist. I don't know. I think we should call it though. Let's see how long are we. It's connecting. Let's play it. Why not?
Versus the Boundless. The competition starts now.
Welcome to Power Shift, the game that turns a platform into a moving battleground.
Our teams must command the platform to reach their own base for the win. The closer they get, the richer they become.
Going up there!
The Boundless is the first team to take control of the platform. It's a test of nerves and skill from here.
Let's see who truly comes out. The first team wipe has happened. That's gotta hurt.
APS on guard!
The Boundless have seized control.
I'm going up there! Enemy up there! Enemy up there!
That third hit marked, but did no damage. I don't understand, dude.
Halftime. The tension is rising by the minute.
Right you are, Scotty. There's no time for a break.
No,
Anything could happen.
nothing's more frustrating than a hit marker that does 0 damage. How does fuck that happen even?
Platform is contested, everyone. Which team will seize it?
Looks like the steamrollers have taken the reins and are bound for home.
I thought that was
Contested by both teams.
There it is. The Valves grab control, pushing toward their base.
Going up there!
Gas mine armed. Gas mine deployed. Placing a mine. Wall out.
I remember when I had to adapt on the fly, turning chaos into opportunity. Today, each move feels like a masterpiece.
Turning chaos into masterpieces. Now that's the Olympic game.
Gotta reload!
Contestants better not get caught lazing around. It's time for them to perform those virtual feats or face the consequences thanks to a laser eye above.
Got a contestant!
sweet.
I'm going down there! I'm going down there! I'm gonna go down there!
Contestants need to keep moving to avoid going out like a light. Regardless, charted a course to the win this time on Power Shift. Thanks again to our sponsors and to our viewers at home.
So yeah, the model 1887, whatever the name is, I'm not totally certain, placeholder name at the moment for Season 6's contracts Engimo Open, circuit reward, checked out, played with, enjoyed. Uh, yeah, it wasn't too bad. The challenges, as far as the challenges go, this hit opponents was like really getting frustrating because I'm pretty sure I did it in other modes and it was just not tracking anything. And then finally yesterday, like I said, I jumped on to Quick Cash, which I hadn't played for a bit because I was doing the like Bunny Bash event and stuff like that, right? I played that and it counted everything. Like there was no issues. Like any of the carryables, the explosive, the smoke, the flame, the cash box even, potted plant I threw at people, and all of that tracked fine. Everything else was pretty straightforward. Like I said, as long as you're playing the game, you're mixing things up with your classes and modes, you probably will finish everything without any issues. Just a heads up, this grenade challenge here, like I tried the grenade launcher for the medium, and that didn't track for this challenge. So this one definitely requires you to use the throwable grenades, not like the grenade launchers, at least from what I was trying. But I think this one with explosives, this one counted the grenade launcher, no issues. So they're definitely using specific terms, and if you're trying to use something and it's not counting, maybe you need to use the correct thing. I wanted to see, I was using this one, the CL40, and that, it's a pump action grenade launcher, so it's shooting out grenades, technically. Yeah, I don't think that counted towards the grenade challenge. But again, I play Power Shift enough, and I throw my nades at the thing. The challenge happens over time without issues. Yeah, other than that, it wasn't too bad. I did talk about way back when they had these challenges. I was like, dude, the grenade launcher should count for these grenade challenges, right? But yeah, I don't think it does. But like I said, although it didn't count for the grenade challenge, I'm pretty sure it counted for the explosive challenge. Although I wasn't really keeping an eye on that one while I was keeping an eye on the other one. But this one completed, and I'm presuming. So yeah, and we'll just take another peek at the weapon one last time. Remove the sight. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Again, I will adjust the title of the stream to reflect the correct name once they replace the placeholder name. I'm presuming it's the same as this light one. I'm presuming it's this Engimo Signal Flux. In fact, I might just name it that and then change it to whatever they name it proper. But I presume that's what it is. It's fun, man. It's fun. It had really weird hit detection, and I just don't understand. I don't know whether it's the gun range or there's some hit registration issue, or connection related issue with it. I'm curious. It was a lot of fun, and like the hit detection was like extremely generous, right? Like not only the detection, but like it felt like the aim assist. I'm calling it aim assist, but I think it's got like I think it's just I don't know. I don't know how this plays out on mouse and keyboard because obviously I'm using a controller. So like for me, it seems like aim assist, but it just felt like it was very generous with like the hit, whatever, right? It wasn't as hard as I thought it would be to use. And for me, in my mind, it's like, oh, it must be aim assist because it's so easy, like at times to use. It was like, I'm not. I don't know if there was like. I don't know if it's. See, the thing is, I'm curious to know if it's aim assist or it's an aim lock thing, because like, okay, but what I mean the difference is like aim assist will help you track enemies, right? Whereas this felt like when I was snapping onto enemies better, easier than I should normally be able to, and that has like a kind of like auto aim kind of lock system when you aim down sights. Like it happens in a lot of campaigns, like Call of Duty campaigns, even in the zombie modes. Like if you watch like really good zombie players, they'll keep aiming down sights and it'll lock onto the zombie, they'll kill it, and then unaim and re-aim, and it just keeps on locking onto the next zombie. It wasn't to that extreme where it was like egregiously like locking onto enemies, but it seemed almost generous with that. But at the same time, I was getting hit markers at sometimes even close ranges. Like I'd get a hit marker, or more times than not, what I'm specifying in this particular, I was hit markering enemies at like medium and longer ranges, and it looked like it did no damage. Like 2 shots, and it's like just tickled them. And then the third shot, which is equally as far as the other ones, suddenly knocks out like a quarter or a third of their health. So I think that had to be like connection or desync related or some connection related issue where it's not registering some of the shots, right? It had to be. Because like I said, there was one time where like an enemy was 1 shot, I get a hit marker and it doesn't even kill them. Then there was other times where I was shooting a heavy or something and 2 shots barely do any damage. He jumps further away and then I hit him again and you see like a third of his health drop down suddenly with that third shot. It was like, dude, what is going on here, right? So yeah, a little bit of weirdness with the hit detection. I'm gonna chalk that up to connections. Because the very first TDM game, I slammed with this weapon. And I wasn't noticing those hit issues. It was more in quick cache and then even in like power shift where it did seem like a little wonky. So I think maybe that has to do with connection issues, which is a very scary thing with a weapon like this, right? It's like, dude, this gun is like very unforgiving if you need to shoot more than you should need to. Because it's got a very slow fire rate. The other guns are going to kill you faster. So you need those shots to count, every shot to count. And when it's not counting for whatever XYZ reason, again, I could be wrong. I don't think I am, because this happened multiple times in the game. There was one time in the beginning of that last power shift where I got behind that heavy and 2 shots into him did no damage. And like I said, that third shot when he was further away did more damage than any of those 2 shots. And that's like a death sentence if he was looking at me. It was because he was behind me. It was like, okay, it doesn't matter. I did feel like when I got a little closer to the enemies, it did feel a little bit more consistent with the damage. But that like massive discrepancy between like no damage at all, even though you're getting a hit marker, or next to no damage, and then a massive amount of damage, that makes me never want to use this gun. It's like, dude, oh God. But at the same time, like I said, it was a lot of fun to use, actually. I did enjoy myself. I sort of want to keep playing a little bit for bonus section, maybe just a couple more games of Power Shift with it. But we'll do that like as bonus. Because as it is, I feel this has gone long enough. But yeah, it did have some weirdness. And I think that inconsistency is why I probably wouldn't want to use it. it's also like what's like I don't know. In previous seasons, this inconsistency has happened with multiple weapons, and it has been connection and network and server related, as far as I'm concerned. Like it's happened to that AKM in one of the seasons, like a while back, like a couple of seasons ago, like 2 or 3 seasons ago. The AKM for me was like super inconsistent. Then the shotguns tend to be very inconsistent for me as also like particularly the light shotgun. Like the season that they introduced the shotgun, this M26, it was really good. And then the seasons after that, it's been like mad inconsistent. Whereas like, dude, I can't use it anymore. So I think that's what's happening with this gun for me. I think it had some inconsistencies, but still did pretty well with it. I think it didn't do too bad. I mean, for me, it's like, dude, I think the Pike is just more consistent and has just, it's just more reliable for me, like with the damage output it does. This had some like nastiness up close though. Like up close, like I just hip fired and it would just fucking slam. Like almost, it felt like it was, oh, it is like, yeah, okay. So it is shotgun firing pellets. Okay. That might explain the inconsistencies. Because I've found shotgun pellets in this game do ghost. Like, you might get a hit marker because some of the pellets are registering, but like, because with shotguns, the way, at least most games, I don't know how this game plays it out, it's like the pellets do damage, individual pellets. So the individual pellets are hit markering, right? And it is possible like one pellet will give you a hit marker, but the other pellets either won't hit or sometimes very likely will ghost. Like they won't even register. That might be what's happening. It's also why I don't use the M26 Matter anymore. Because I have noticed like the pellets do ghost a lot on it. But it also explains maybe that's why like when that person was one shot, she was running up the staircase and I shot and I got a hit marker. Maybe only one pellet hit her and the other pellets hit the staircase like railing or something like that. And that's why I didn't do like as much damage, even though she was one shot and really should have killed her. But there was other times like where I was aiming down sights and it felt like it was doing no damage. But it also explains the range on this gun. It does. Okay, I didn't read the thing that it's like a shotgun actually. I thought it was like a marksman rifle, like, or like if nothing else, it was like shooting slugs, maybe. Like that's what I was under the impression a little bit. But yeah, it might explain the inconsistencies. Like I said, sometimes pellets either don't hit the opponent, or other times it might be ghosting pellets. But yeah, like I was gonna say, like I was like, damn, dude. Sometimes I was hip firing it up close, and it was just slamming the enemy, like doing so much damage. It's because it's like a shotgun. Okay, I see. It was still fun. I enjoyed it, dude. Arguably, it had more range now that I realize it's a shotgun. There was times it was having more range than it should have had, possibly. I honestly didn't realize it was a shotgun. Like I saw the shotgun pellets when he would reload it. I'm like, oh, is he loading a shotgun pellet? Is this like a slug shotgun or something? Because I always presumed it was like a marksman rifle. Like I know last season it was like mad OP, like with range and all. So I just always thought it was like a marksman rifle, slug round kind of shotgun or something. But yeah, it was fun. Enjoyed it. Skin is checked out, unlocked. For the Season 6 Engimo Open sponsored contracts or whatever. Like I said, fictitious sponsor contract. Fictitious sponsor for the game lore. But yeah, complete all 3 stages, all the challenges, and you'll unlock the circuit reward, which is the skin. Hope you guys enjoyed. Check out my old streams if you haven't already, and I will catch you later. Bye. Yeah. Okay, I feel a little stupid realizing it's shooting shotgun pellets because I was like so confused the whole stream. I'm like, damn, it's doing so much damage sometimes, but like sometimes it's not doing any damage. Makes a little more sense that it's a shotgun, not a marksman rifle.